Humanity has a gigantic fate that they didn't know about. Now is the time to make it happen. Earth civilization has reached the level of technology and structure to create life elsewhere in the cosmos. The future is very bright, but there is much to be done. Going vegan is great, probably the best beginning for any person on Earth at this time. Of course, going vegan isn't enough to make the biggest leap to save the world and all living species. There are still many events threatening society at all stages of existence. If everyone joins this movement of saving the world and all living species with a dietary change and a compassionate mindset, many big things can be accomplished in a short time. Humanity has the opportunity to achieve magnificent development here and in space eventually. More and more people are going vegan all around the world with the arising awareness about animal cruelty, environment, deforestation, climate change, etc. A new movement has been ignited that can change the world unlike anything in the past. People realize they can save all animals, all life, and even the entire world if they adopt a plant-based diet, also do the things that can produce a more stable and intelligent society. There is a new plan for the future year of 2050. Our civilization is going towards building a united, vegan world progressively. This means that humanity can become a multi-planetary species forming united and vegan worlds by colonizing planets like Mars and some orbital moons. There are big projects already in the process of colonizing space and Mars soon. Being vegan is the most sustainable way for any person, so the colonization will be exerted as terraforming new Earth-like vegan worlds for the human race. Terraforming many barren worlds like Mars to fertile, livable environments is the future of humanity. If you think about it, even Earth wasn't always a livable place millions of years ago. Life always emerges from other organisms and during a long process of evolution. Most of the water came to Earth from space, so water and other essential elements can be transported to barren worlds like Mars during the course of terraforming. There is much evidence that many different alien races altered humans to become the Homo sapiens as the most intelligent species ever lived on Earth. Many of them probably seeded the needed elements for our planet to thrive with its biodiversity. Perhaps they genetically engineered many living species that exist all around the world. This proves that there was always a great amount of alien interaction from outer space to create more life and terraform this planet, so humans can do the same to other worlds in the near future. There are photos showing remnants of a dead civilization on Mars, even many pyramids. It seems like there is a connection between Earth and Mars in the ancient past. Mars was probably livable with oceans, rivers, a robust atmosphere. It may be easier to colonize and revive the entire planet. There is scientific research that the universe containing countless barren worlds, also some Earth-like planets, but the Earth-like ones may be well protected by other races and advanced civilizations. Our planet definitely has the means of resources and biodiversity that can transform other desolate places into livable, Earth-like with breathable atmospheres, greenhouses, human colonies, and bioengineered forests that emit oxygen and provide all kinds of foods. Bioengineering trees, plants, and greenhouses to survive the climates and hazards of new environments are extremely important to accomplish these missions near our solar system. The ever-rising amount of vegans and people who invest in green farms, forests, and businesses worldwide will terraform our planet in a short time. First, then a mission to terraform other planets will begin to create new vegan worlds. Trees and plants are definitely the life-giving sources of our world. Anything can be made vegan and plant-based instead of using animals, oil, or other destructive methods of production. There are photos taken with space telescopes that clearly display forests, greenery, and water on Mars, so it's not totally an infertile landscape. There were probably vast oceans and forests on Mars in the past, and some either human or alien civilization living there with technology. If God wanted more Earth-like, green and productive worlds thriving with biodiversity, he'd probably hire humans, because we already live on a planet with such biodiversity and resources. Most of the alien civilizations that developed an advanced technological society in their home worlds may deplete these resources over time and may not be able to terraform other worlds into livable environments. It seems like now is the time for humans to save their own home world, stop destroying and depleting all the significant resources and causing instability that can devastate most of life here on Earth. Humanity must begin reforesting the ever-expanding deserted regions to stop the desertification worldwide. The new forested areas that emit oxygen and absorb the already too high carbon dioxide from the atmosphere may mitigate the worsening climate change. Plants and trees are life, and all animals are friends in this new world. Meat, dairy productions discharge the highest amount of carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. When more and more people become vegan and follow a plant-based lifestyle, growing demand for plant-based products from green farms will reduce carbon dioxide levels eventually. In theory, this process might generate a terraform effect around the world, converting many places into sustainable, green farms, orchards and food forests that can free millions of animals from cruelty. Terraforming of space and other worlds starts with planet Earth and Mars. What we can do to deserts and desolate regions here can be performed elsewhere. The human society that can terraform new Earth-like worlds can trade these small spheres with other alien races and civilizations. This new vegan terraform gods can become the most advanced in the universe because following the path of technological development like most alien civilizations do will deplete all rare and non-renewable resources and energies over time. Perhaps, even God, the prime creator employed countless angelic beings and humanoid life forms to create life on many planets in the universe so humanity can take an example from the creator and copy this idea to boost their development and evolution into eternity. This may be why the Earth contains such a diversity of living species and organisms in its ecosystem. God probably seeded some Earth-like planets as the living library of genetic material that can give life to other places around it. Shooting an asteroid with a zoo attached to it may not achieve this plan. During the process of colonizing other planets like Mars, humanity can find new methods that can be beneficial to our civilization inhabiting the Earth. Eventually, an extremely advanced society will emerge that can turn any rock or desert in space to Earth-like, fertile lands. The United Vegan Worlds have the chance to reach a level that's more advanced than alien races because technology isn't everything. Producing life and sustainable environments are the most essential. Terraforming Mars would entail two major interlaced changes, building the atmosphere and heating it. A thicker atmosphere of greenhouse gases such as carbon dioxide would trap incoming solar radiation. Because the raised temperature would add greenhouse gases to the atmosphere, the two processes would augment each other. Carbon dioxide alone would not suffice to sustain a temperature above the freezing point of water, so a mixture of specialized greenhouse molecules might be manufactured. In order to successfully convert Mars into a livable place, it must be warmed with greenhouse gases and other procedures. Colonies and cities that are established on Mars will vent out carbon dioxide to the thin Mars atmosphere to warm the entire planet over time. Scientists refer to Mars as a biocompatible planet for successful terraforming because Mars was a livable planet with existing civilizations in the ancient past. Of course, the colonies and Mars inhabitants will hopefully follow a plant-based diet and lifestyle and won't transfer animal cruelty to other planets in space. Although the Earth contains a wide variety of animal species, they were never meant to be consumed by humans at such an extraordinary scale. The space colonies will desire animal companionship and help for certain conditions because life is bland without loving and living animals in a stable ecosystem. Going vegan, plant-based productions, and mindset will eventually encompass the Earth and reach to other planetary systems to create new livable and fertile ecosystems for all human beings and animals. This is an exciting future for everyone to join and put forward with their choice of following a vegan, plant-based lifestyle that won't cause harm to any sentient beings and environment. There is rumor in social media that the future will be vegan, and that may be true if more people join the movement of saving animals and the world. Humanity is still a young and emerging society in the universe and there is much to learn. The wise know that technology or other advanced machinery won't save the world nor humanity. Creating a sustainable and healthy future with the help of plants, trees, and cruelty-free products will. Now is the time to do whatever it takes to create this wonderful concept of united vegan worlds that may become one of the most advanced civilizations in the universe. Don't fall under alien order. The research reveals that aliens aren't here to save the world or humanity, they're here to take over. Beware of the alien presence. Humans are phenomenal species with so much potential living on one of the most beautiful planets in the cosmos.